First at 5:30, Governor Gina Raimondo says Rhode Island's coronavirus numbers remain in a good place, and she's confident the state can continue reopening.
But at the same time, she and Dr. Nicole Alexander Scott are warning people that all those gains could be jeopardized if they stop following the rules. Eyewitness News reporter Kim Kalunian joins us now live from the State House. Kim?
Well, Mike and Shannon, as we've been discussing, Rhode Island's numbers are trending in the right direction, but the governor and health officials don't want people to become complacent and stop following those social distancing mandates just because we're tired of them. If we do, they say we could end up in the same situation as other states, which are starting to see their hospitals fill up as cases climb.
It's a really hard thing, right? Like, the reason we are in the place we're in is because everybody did the right thing. The virus is just as prevalent as it ever was. It's just we've learned how to deal with it, how to live safely with it. So if we all start going back to living the way we used to, big parties, lots of gatherings, lots of indoor gatherings, a lot of people are going to get sick again. That's a hard thing to convey because you look around and the numbers are fantastic, thank God. So that's why I'm going to continue to remind Rhode Islanders that it's a virtual certainty that if we don't follow the rules and go back to living the way we did, we will, there's no magic here. You're going to see the cases going up and hospitalizations going up. One day last week, I joined a Zoom call with a group of emergency room doctors. Talk to them about it. They are so grateful that Rhode Islanders are following the rules. They're still scared. They were living on the scary front lines of this when we didn't know what we were going to do. We didn't know how we would have enough hospital beds, enough ventilators, enough ability to take care of people. They were taking care of running out to parking lots to take care of people. That was like a month ago, or a month and a half ago. We will be right back there again if we don't follow the rules.
And the governor said over the past weekend, many folks were complying with the social distancing mandates and mask wearing rules, but she said some folks were packed onto the state beaches, not keeping that 6 feet of separation. And to that end, she'll have more to say about beaches on Wednesday. Live at the State House, I'm Kim Kalunian, Eyewitness News.
Also tonight, Governor Gina Raimondo is saying she would like to see more mask wearing at the beaches.
And we reported on Saturday on the big crowds at Scarborough State Beach. The governor says most state beaches reached their capacity limits by noontime on Saturday, and while she says most people were patient and understanding, she plans to announce changes later this week addressing the backups at the parking lots.
Today, the Department of Health confirmed Rhode Island's death toll from the virus passed 900 over the weekend, but the number of people in the hospital fell to the lowest level in months. Eyewitness News reporter Kim Kalunian joins us live from the State House. Kim?
Well, Shannon and Mike, even though those numbers are trending sharply downward, health officials want people to know that the virus is still very much here in Rhode Island, as is another phenomenon that's concerning to state leaders, the fact that people are growing weary of social distancing mandates.
These numbers are a good news story.
Rhode Island's COVID-19 cases and hospitalizations continue to drop precipitously, hitting their lowest point since early April. Yet state leaders say abiding by social distancing and mask-wearing rules are more important than ever. Why? Because they're keeping an eye on what's happening in other states where spikes in cases are causing hospitals to quickly fill.
Everyone understands that the key to stopping what you're seeing in other states with those increases is exactly what we're talking about every day. Wearing the masks, keeping the distance, keeping your groups small.
If we all start going back to living the way we used to, big parties, lots of gatherings, lots of indoor gatherings, a lot of people are going to get sick again. That's a hard thing to convey because you look around and the numbers are fantastic, thank God.
Despite the positive trends, the governor is reminding folks we are not yet in phase 3 in Rhode Island, but she's hopeful that will happen within a week or so as we enter July. The governor also responding to President Trump's remarks at a rally Saturday.
When you do testing to that extent, you're going to find more people, you're going to find more cases. So I said to my people, slow the testing down, please.
A representative for the president later said he was joking. Still, the governor says there are no such plans in place.
I want to do more testing, not less, and I want to make sure we have enough supplies to do the testing for the duration.
And in an effort to get even more people tested, Dr. Nicole Alexander-Scott says they will be moving more towards a more comfortable manner of testing where they swab the inside of your nose. That's in comparison to what's called a nasopharyngeal swab that's inserted through the nostril to the back of the throat. Many folks have said that is a rather unpleasant experience. Live at the State House, I'm Kim Kalunian, Eyewitness News.